Hey guys, Brian delivered you the goods here. I'm returning to you for this premiere video, and hopefully you enjoyed this premiere video. It's not going to come out for a little bit, just so you know, but when it comes out, hopefully you'll enjoy it. So this is for Poppy's new album, Zig, that I just got a chance to check out. It came out maybe pretty much, give me 1 second. I was looking at thing for a text message about my workplace, so sorry about the distraction. Yeah, this is for Poppy's new album, Zig, that I got a chance to check out for myself to see what I was going to think of it. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for Poppy's new album, Zig, and let you know what my thoughts on all 11 songs, which is like a 30.5-minute album. So let's dive into this album review. Now, it starts with the first song, Church Outfit, and it's not that impressive. I noticed with Church Outfit and Knockoff, they have the same fucking melody. I know Knockoff's trying to be a little different, but it's like the intros are the same. It's like, this mixing is awful with this album. So 3 out of 5 for Church Outfit. I think it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay in my opinion. So pretty much, sorry, that's my PS4 in the background and making a dinging noise on my PS4. So basically 3 out of 5 for Church Outfit. Then comes Knockoff. Intro is the same as the intro from Church Outfit. I just don't really care for this track too much. I think Knockoff is okay, but it's not great. It's in the middle with me, in my opinion. So I'd give this a 3 out of 5. Then comes Hard, and this is where the album really fucks up. This song is cringe. Big time. The mixing is awful. Poppy's vocals are just weird and don't connect with this song. It's like she's trying too hard to make it good, when in fact this is an awful song. Like, the mixing is the worst part about it. It is not mixed well, and then she does this scream that doesn't execute too well, in my opinion. So, sorry about the background noise. So basically, yeah, I am so sorry about the background noise. That's my messenger too as well. So 1 out of 5 for Hard. I don't really like this song, I meant to say. I will explain my critiques at the end of a review, what I really think of the album. So 1 out of 5 for Hard. What It Becomes is boring as shit. This song goes fucking nowhere. It is a drag for 3.5 minutes. It is a drag, and I don't like it. So I'd give this a 2.5 out of 5 for What It Becomes. Screw this song, honestly. Flicker is another boring track. I mean, the vocals from Poppy sound okay, but honestly, this doesn't really intrigue me with the song itself. This is just cluttery bullshit and just pop glitter bullshit or whatever. It just doesn't really work. So I'd give this 2.5 out of 5. Ones and Zeros is disappointing. I don't really like this track. It's just a letdown, honestly. I was wanting to like this song, but a part of me is like, it's just not good. And mostly the lyrics are pretty cringe, so yeah, 2.5 out of 5. Then comes the title track, Zig. What a fucking horrible ass song. I mean, the beat is not bad, but the way Poppy is singing it is not interesting me. And I fucking hate this track so much. It's really horrible. And the lyrics just are stupid. And it's like, why are you making such cringy ass lyrics for this song? It is not good. So 0.5 out of 5. Then we get to Linger, and that's a decent song. Probably one of the highlights, unfortunately, for this album. It's a shame, because one decent song is the only song that I found to be alright. So basically, 4 out of 5 for Linger. I wasn't really crazy for it, but I think some of the mixing towards the end of the track got a little cringy, but majority of the track was interesting with Poppy's vocals, and she actually tried with this song to make it good. The Attic, I thought I was gonna like, but in retrospect, with what I listened to for this track, The Attic, I think her falsetto kind of makes me cringe a bit, in my opinion, for this track. There are some ways it can work and some ways where it can't. This is something that didn't work. And that is the most disappointing track of... This is not disappointing, it's just average. Because the melody is not amazing, but it's impressing me a bit, but not too much. So 3.5 out of 5. Motorbike is still a bad song. Once I listened to it, I was like, what the fuck is she doing with this album? So, yeah, it's a pop, like a disco pop kind of song, or whatever the fuck it's going for. I don't know, it's in the pop genre, and it doesn't sound great, in my opinion. And Poppy's trying too hard to make it sound good, when in fact, it really isn't. So 2.5 out of 5. So then we get to the last song, Prove It, and this is another awful track. One of the worst tracks for this album is this one. Not the worst track for the album. This is like the third worst song. Hard was the second. Zig is the worst of them all. And that's going to really ruin the rating big time. So Prove It's getting a 1.5 out of 5. I don't like the mixing for it. The weird electronic static noise that doesn't work for the melody. It ruins the track big time, and Poppy is singing alright, but the mixing is the biggest issue with this album. So 1.5 out of 5. Overall, production, mixing, and execution wise, I think Poppy Zig is contender for worst album of the year, in my opinion. So I'm really disappointed. I thought I was going to be really hating this album. Well, I really do hate this album a lot, but I would say this and Lana Del Rey's new album are probably going to be contenders for worst album of the year, in my opinion, because this album just didn't do it for me. This album can go fuck itself. It is horrible. It can be buried in a ditch and live in that ditch, because this is not a good album. I was really trying to like some songs from it, and I ended up with disappointment. Poppy, you need to go back to your rock stuff, because this is shit. This is not the best execution for this album. The mixing is piss poor garbage, and it needed a lot more work. I think she should have at least released a rock album or an EP or something, and then we could have waited for the album till 2024. But this is not good. So, for a score for me, I'm giving Poppy's new album, Zig, a 2.5 out of 10. Fuck this album. It is garbage, and it will be thrown in the trash and disposed of. It should be thrown in the trash and disposed of. But hey, if you guys like it, more power to you. This is not the kind of sound I was hoping she would do. And the type of mixing for this album is really awful. So, contender for worst album of the year, I can tell you that. So, pretty much 2.5 out of 5 for Poppy Zig. Thank you for watching this album review today.